Hi there, I'm Ben and welcome to part 3 of my full platinum walkthrough for Demon's Souls on the PS5. We are going to go and continue with Boletaria Palace. We're going to do 1, 2, also known as the Lord's Path now. But before that, we're just going to go and visit the Shrine of Storms, which is 4-1, and pick up a weapon, a magic weapon that's going to help us a lot. It's a really good weapon to start with. So we're back in the Nexus now. Make sure you have killed yourself. You should have done that at the end of the last video. So make sure you're in soul form, because there is a chance you will die here. There's an enemy here, an enemy type, the skeletons. They're really quick and they can be difficult to manage. So one at a time is definitely the way to go. So shield up. We now have the heater shield, so they will not be able to break through it. They spin towards you like this, and they are really quick. As they are doing that spin, if they hit you with the spin, that is going to hurt as well. So shield up all the time, and just try and circle around them and get a backstab. It is fairly easy with these guys because they do such big swipes. It does give you a pretty good window to react and hit them back. But yeah, be ready with your shield up as well. These guys can hurt a lot. So I'm just clearing out some items, just clearing up my items there, so it's easy to get what I want, basically, health items and what have you. So yeah, there's a lot of skeletons here, so slowly move up. So you can see the one on the stairs there, get him to roll towards you. You can usually get one spell off and then just switch to your sword and be done with it that way. Try and get the backstab, not always going to work. And then after that, we're going to learn, there's an archer, and it's not just arrows he's firing at you, it's kind of magic, and it really hurts. So we're going to be drawing the others away. You can just see him there at the top right. There he is. So watch out for these arrows, they're going to really hurt. We shouldn't, well, you can do this area now. It is more of a higher level area than what you will be used to. We will be doing this in a couple of videos time, about 3 or 4 videos. It's not a particularly difficult area, so don't worry about that too much. We will be getting leveled up by the time we are here. And the boss is really easy for this one as well. So it's easy souls. Plus you get payback for the guy who killed you in tutorial as well. Yeah, so there's one of the arrows hitting. So 3 will kill you. So there was 2 arrows in quick succession then, so I don't know why. I wasn't expecting another one. I was waiting for him to try and shoot again, but he wasn't doing. Just make sure it's clear for attacking. Right, so there's 2 up here. You can just see both of them there. You want just the front one. 2 of these guys at the same time is going to be a real pain. So draw him down as well. And just to make things easier, just to make life easier, take him into the first area where the first skeleton was. The arrow guy is not going to get you there as well. Yeah, not that way, that way. You can hit them with magic. If you're quick on the D-pad, you can get them with magic again once they do a big hit. So there's why we've got the heater shield. Yes, he hit me with everything. Yes, it did throw me back a bit, but no damage went through. So, perfect. So just one more left now. I know this seems like a lot, but trust me, this sword is really good. It's the Crescent Falchion. I never can figure out how to pronounce it. I've never heard anyone say it. I think it's Falchion. Falchion. You'll see. So same again. Last one now. And then obviously we've got the guy with the bow and arrow as well. Let's draw him out. Try and get the backstab. The upgrade materials for the sword we are getting in this area are in this area as well. Unfortunately, there's so many different types of upgrade materials. It's not funny, to be honest. Make sure you grab the grass there as well. It's 5 half moon grass. That's really good, actually. And now we're just going to take care of this guy finally. Once you get close to these guys, these are fine. He'll try and jump all over the place and probably, like he will do in a moment, fall off a cliff. So that's him dead. Right, you're going to see me run past an item, but there are 2 more archers, so it's just not worth it. We'll pick it up once we come here for the real next time. So don't worry yet. Don't worry. We're not taking him on. We're just going to go to the left here. There is a trap on the floor. You can just see it there, the square. Step on that, it's going to fire 3 darts at you. So once you step on it, walk into the wall like I'm doing now, and the 3 darts will miss you. So just be aware of it's what I've always done. You could probably just hold your shield up, but I know it misses. And then most importantly, this guy down here is a red-eyed skeleton, like a black red-eyed skeleton. These guys are really strong, so do not bother taking him on. Just roll past him, grab the sword, and be on your way. We've got what we came for. Let's get the hell out of here. So that's the Crescent Falchion. It's the same kind of moveset that what we're using now, but it's already imbued with magic. Crescent is a type of imbuement you can add, which is basically it's a magic sword, so it kind of scales with magic, does magic damage, and it also does bleeding damage, and it also ups your blue bar, so the same way that the Fragrant Ring does, so you're going to get double the kind of regen for your MP, your blue bar. So yeah, it's really going to help, and it just ties nicely with the build we're doing here. So switch your sword to the one we just picked up, and then just drop everything else that we don't need off with this guy. So it should just be this sword. We shouldn't have done anything else. Make sure you're nice and light, and then we're going to go to 1-2, or the Lord's Path, the Phalanx Archstone, whatever you want to call it, the next area of the first world. We did get some souls. You should get quite a few from those skeletons, so use them up while we're here. What do we do? I think I do magic and vitality. So magic again is our number 1. Magic, intelligence, vitality, and endurance. Nothing else we need to touch really. There is a bit of an annoying trophy coming up later on. It would, yeah, for using a certain weapon. Yeah, I'll explain that later on. It would involve in upping strength and faith, but we're not going to do it. We're going to go around it. So go to the Lord's Path. This is where we've fought the Phalanx, the big blob, and we're just going to continue on. So we're in 1-2, the next part of the Boletarian Palace now. And there's going to be some more hoplites down here, the little blobs with the shield. They will throw the spears at you, so keep your shield up at all times. No damage should go through. There you can see the sword we've just picked up. That was 2 hits on the shield, and it killed this thing. So there is 2 hits from the back. Obviously it's 2 as well. It's not going to one-shot it, but you can see the first shot is a lot of damage. Yeah, this thing's amazing. You're never going to run out of MP either. If you bounce back and forth, make sure you pick any shards up. Got the hoplite shield as well there. Quite a rare drop. I think that's new for this version as well. I don't remember it in the original, the hoplite shield. Could be wrong. Never used it. It's a big shield. So we're just taking care of these to get a few items, that's all. We're going to be working our way towards the boss of this area, the Tower Knight, who does have 2 trophies. So he's got his normal defeat trophy, and then he has one for defeating him without killing the archers first. That will make sense once we get there, but we're going to do a bit of a save a backup save, so you don't have to run through this area again. It's nice and linear, this one, so it's actually quite a short area. Here's Ostrava again. He's going to say, save me just one more time, but we know that's not going to be true, is it? It's save him again. We need to save him. We need to get his side quest done. This is as far as side quests go, I suppose. For a weapon, right at the end, he's going to give us a key to an area where that Red-Eye Knight is, in the very first area in 1-1. Get to this bridge, stop. There's a reason that there are charred corpses all over the bridge, and it's this big red thing that's flying towards us. Yeah. So stop where I was, and as soon as it comes in and breathes the fire, run. Just keep going. Don't stop for the items. Just forget about them. We can come back for them if we need them. You can go back for this one here, because you can easily get that one without getting hit. I believe it's one of the items either on the it's either on this side or the next side is Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. It's there if we need it, but we're not going to need it, hopefully. But if we do, it's there. But we're not going to kill the red dragon. I will show you that you can, but it takes a very long time, and it's just not worth it. You don't need it. He does drop a demon's soul, but it's not one we need. He's kind of a side boss, so we don't need to. We're just going to go up here. That's a wooden catalyst. We've already got the silver one because of our class, so no good. And then the hero soul there. And now we're going to go underneath. So I'll just show you, you can kill him if you have a bow and arrow or magic or whatever. It just takes a very, very long time. You can lock onto him and time it right and you will hit him. I didn't time that right. But you can get a bit of a rhythm going and you can kill it. It takes a very long time. And you just stood around waiting for your magic to come back and you'd use all your arrows up. You don't need to. Just leave him. We're not going to see him after this area anyway. So we're going underneath now, and we're going to go to the left, back towards where Ostrava is, and rescue him. He's not the best knight, I must say, because these guys are pretty easy down here. So watch out on the left, there's going to be one of the... I want to call them Draugrs, but they're not. That's God of War. And then there's loads of guys with crossbows here, so keep your shield up. And we're just going to get them with magic. So just wait, because it is very dark, just wait for the shots to hit your shield. It won't come through your shield. And once you know they've fired, you've got your window there to take them on. Quite a few down here. And you can see we're going to get the Gash resistance ring as well. That helps against bleeding. This is quite a niche ring, really. We're not going to use it ever, but we do need it for the trophy, so we definitely have to pick it up. And there it is. Yeah, you'll probably never use that one. Yeah, and that's it. So run to the end. You're going to get a bit of armor here if you want it. Blue-eyed Knight, Cuirass. I don't know how to say that. Basically the chest plate that the blue-eyed Knights wear. It's heavy. I'm not going to use it because we want to stay quick. We're at a distance, so we shouldn't need that. Speak to Ostrava. He's going to give you some Dark Moon grass. This is a rare type of grass. One you want to save, so do not use this. We're just going to pack it away and save it for areas later on when we need really quick healing and resistance and things like that. If we get any status effects. So he's okay now, he's saved. Once he's kind of given you the grass and said thank you, you can get on your way and leave him. He'll just keep going up and down. That's the door we came through. He'll just keep going up and down that tower now in a loop. This bit, if you do it right, it's really good. It's really easy, should I say. It's simple enough, but do not run too far ahead of yourself. You're going to see why in a moment. So there's this one guy here. He's going to bounce off your shield. That's really good as well. Another reason this shield is really good. Enemies will bounce off and it gives you a massive window to hit them and kill them. So right now, switch to your catalyst, or I think I might switch back to the shield for the first one because it's just one on its own, yeah. So slowly, there's 5 dogs up here. Let it bounce with your shield, hit it twice. Don't leave yourself open and do not run up. 1, 2 of these guys at a time is fine. 5 at a time will kill you in less than a second. They do not mess around. 2 will come through your shield and the other 3 will hit you and you'll be dead. So nice and slow and kill them off as they run towards you. Done. So we are underneath the bridge. We're missing out the dragon, basically. There are items above us, but we don't need them. And yeah, fire. Let's avoid that as well. This guy's here again. He's the merchant. He's selling the same stuff as last time, just low-end grasses and spice. So nothing we need here at this point. Oh, he doesn't sell spice, sorry. Firebombs is what I meant. Yeah, just loads of stuff we already have better versions of, so he's completely useless. Don't kill him. Do not, for the love of God, do not kill him, even though he is useless. Yeah, that's going to wreck your character tendency. We will kill him later, though, because it can turn us to black. But that is really, really at the end of the game, so don't worry about it yet. So I'm going to go to the top of this one. The dragon's still going ahead around the top. It can't get you, so don't worry. We're just going to go and get a compound, short bow, and some heavy arrows. This will come in handy for one boss later on. A Stryer, which we will need to kill with a bow and arrow. So collecting arrows is good. Can't hit it with magic, unfortunately. It's too far away. Bow and arrow will do it. So there's 4 crossbow guys here as we go into the second part now. So nice and slow. Let them just hit your shield if you need to. Take them off one by one. And there's some grass we're going to go and grab while we can. So this is the bit of the bridge that we missed. We skipped. We went underneath. I think this is the bit with the stone of ephemeral eyes on, the stuff that turns you into human. I'm not going to mess around. I'm just going to grab that and go. We can come back if we need them, which we shouldn't do. It's just not worth it at this point. Now is another point where we've got to run. Run. So once it drops its payload, get on, get out. Just keep going. But do not go too far. So you're going to see 3 guys shooting at you. Well, there's 2 above, there's 3 on the floor. Stay close to these and just stop. The dragon can't get you, it's fine. As you'll see there, and just stay. You can absorb the damage from the bolts, that's not a problem. Just have your shield up, stop. Because there is a blue-eyed knight just behind, and he won't aggro if you stay near the cart. We want to make sure we can take him on without problem. So the dragon shouldn't come round anymore. Just check him. Because in case you backpedal too much, you don't want to walk into its attack. And then just take him down with magic. And there's one more after him. You can just see him at the back there, so we can do the same again. So these flowers you're going to see us pick up. We've got Soldier's Lotus there, and we've got another one we pick up shortly. It's the red one. I forget its name. Nope, it's gone. Again, these are for getting rid of status effects, so poison and bleeding and things like that. Don't need it yet. You're going to use things like that mostly in the Valley of Defilement. So just collect them up at this point. And this is the boss, so do not go in here yet. This door we will come back to later. There is someone down there that we need to save, but we can't get in there until we've done 1-3, which we can't do until very late on, so don't worry about that yet. Once you run through this door, quickly kill this shiny lizard. Crystal lizard, they're called. The drops are random, so you might not get the same stuff, but they do not appear all the time. There are only a certain amount of times they will appear, and it depends on how many times you've killed the bosses in this world. It's weird. They're rare, and if they run off and you don't kill it, that counts as kind of once that you've encountered it. And you can only encounter them set amount of times, and they hold upgrade materials. Quite rare ones as well sometimes. So yeah, kill them if you see them. We're not going to be upgrading weapons. The only one we might do is the sword, the falchion, but that's later on. We might do the bow as well to help us out with a Stryer. So grab this stone of ephemeral eyes and things like that up there. And then we're going to go down, we're going to stand in front of the fog, and I'm just going to quickly show you how to make a backup save if you're not aware of how to do it. So quit the game properly. So go to exit game, save and exit. And then from there, once you see the title screen, you can hold down the PlayStation button, close the game, and then go to the top row, look for the settings. I'm offline, so if you are as well, go to settings and turn it back on. If you sit in network, you'll see when it comes back on, it'll say failed there. And once it's okay, you're good to go. So there we go, connected again. Go down to save data in game apps, save data PS5, console storage, so this is the stuff that's on your PS5. Upload to the cloud. So like I said in the first episode, you will need PlayStation Plus for this. So upload, I already have one up there, so upload. And that's there. So if you fail with this boss now, so turn the internet back off, whatever, and and then come back into the game. If you fail with this boss, you don't have to do the whole run again. You can just download that save and just carry on from where you are here. Just going to make things easier, basically. Right, Tower Knight. I'm just going to leave this bit running because we need to kill this guy. Yeah. Without killing the archers. So what you would normally do is kill these archers, these ones here, and then go and take the Tower Knight on. But we're not going to. Well, they're not archers, they've got crossbows. So what we need to do is just keep moving. You want to circle around him, but stay kind of at a distance. And once you get behind him, hack at his ankles. He does massive AoE effect attacks, so watch out for those. And I got a bit stuck there, so this one, so as he swings forward like that, just get out of the way. Don't go for his head. Just go for his ankles. And just when he does that slam, that's a really big opening, but make sure you're far enough away that the AoE doesn't get you. And just keep moving. The archers, you shouldn't have much of a problem as long as you... Yeah, there we go. Couldn't get away quick enough. Don't heal where you sort of get up. Get the hell out so the archers aren't on you, because obviously they need to track you, and once they fire, they can't change direction. So once you've moved around a bit, just stay your distance, circle around, and look for the opening. That was a bit of a dodgy one. Yeah, it's just best to stay away and keep moving. Heal if you need to, and just keep moving around. Get behind him. Don't lock on until you're behind him, because it weirdly doesn't let you run if you're locked on. And once you see it, you'll know once it's sort of... Each ankle is kind of damaged. It'll unlock because there'll be nothing left to do. And he'll fall over. So once you sort of get that unlock, get the hell out, because that fall can damage you as well, and just hit his head. And you'll kill him with this sword in one attempt of this. So that's his Tower Knight. That's just for defeating him. And then one shall fall is for defeating him without killing the archers first. So they'll all die instantly as well. So nobody else around. At this point, just go around looking for items that they may have dropped. This one here is going to guaranteed be here. Going to definitely be here. That will be guaranteed. But yeah, this is where they all stood. You can see them all the bodies. Weird that they just die, but they do. This is where you would normally do. You would circle this area, kill all the guys with the crossbows, and then go and take on the Tower Knight. But yeah, just circle him, and yeah, hit his ankles until he falls over. Lots of AoE damage is just, yeah, it's openings. Stay your distance, and once you know it's definitely safe, then go in. But keep moving all the time so the archers don't get you. And roll as well. Obviously, you have your iframes. Use those. Once you're rolling, you can't get hit. So, yeah, simple enough. And again, if you fail, just load up that save and try again. Easy. So that's the Iron Demon Soul. We need 2 of those, if I remember rightly. Maybe 3. We will be back in New Game Plus to kill this guy again. He's one of the ones we need to do, but he's just as easy, and we can kill the archers first that time. So go back to the Nexus and just clean up. So we're done. That was 1, 2, done. So I'm going to repair equipment. It's just a habit I have. You don't want to get too expensive and you not have any souls. Heater Shield can be upgraded. It doesn't help anymore against defense because it can't, because we're at 100% anyway. It just helps with being staggered. So the amount of endurance it takes up, the amount of stamina it takes up with each hit, and it's quite small. We might end up upgrading it because we've got nothing else to do with the upgrade materials. Just might be worth doing. I don't usually, but we'll look into it. It's not something you need to bother yourself with. So drop everything that you don't need of weight. So all the armor and weapons you picked up that you don't need, anything that's not equipped. Obviously you can keep your rings. And yeah, that's it. So we've got 11,000 souls. That's quite a few levels now, which is pretty cool. Because that is the second area of World 1. So it is supposed to be a bit more difficult. Obviously it wasn't, because we had better equipment than we should have had. So yeah, we've got quite a few souls. So magic, intelligence, vitality, and coupling endurance. evenly spread for now until we can get some of them up to sort of 20, and then we're just going to accelerate to about 50 with magic. And there we go. So your magic capacity has been increased. That's with how many spells you can hold. So we can't change spells yet because we need to rescue someone before we could do that. But that's just for the future. So intelligence actually increases the blue bar, so that's why we're doing that at the same time. So magic is the damage, intelligence is the blue bar, endurance is the green bar, and health is obviously the red bar. So what I'm doing now is what we always need to do after we've killed a boss, is kill ourselves. So yeah, get that done, and then run up, get your souls. And just before we finish this, I'm going to show you how the world tendency has changed. I believe the Phalanx does not change world tendency. Usually there's 3 bosses in each world, but World 1 Boletarian Palace has 4. So I don't think the Phalanx does. I did check after we killed it and it didn't. So check again now and you will see a difference. It is really not that obvious once we get to other areas, but if you see there on the first Boletarian Palace, you will see it's slightly yellow now. That means we're moving towards pure white. So once we kill the other 2 bosses in the area, we should be at pure white. Well, it will be. And that's that area done. Right. On to 2-1 next. Stonefang Tunnel. And that's going to be in the next video. Right. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.